step is to add. We're adding all these numbers up first. It should be a really big number, right?
Oh, you should be right. I forgot to add the other numbers, actually.
Okay, that's yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
4, 5, divided by 6. How do you divide this?
I got 144.
Me too.
144 is what I'm hearing?
Yep.
Okay, and then what do I do after I divide? I mean, I'm sorry. So told you.
Divide by the
Divide
numbers
by
that are used.
1, 2,
So
3,
divide
4,
by
5, 6.
So 144 divided by 6 for number 1. So 0, 2 gives me 12, remainder 2, bring down the 4. 6 goes into 24 6 times, right? So our answer is,
Yeah, it goes in 4 times.
Yeah, what?
I was just seeing if you're paying attention. Oh, I forgot to do the other thing. You
Oh,
see?
yeah, I forgot to do this and do that.
Ah, 24.
The answer is 24.
My answer is 24 too. I would never write 26. Who would do that mistake? Like no one. Totally no one, especially your teacher. Even though I forgot to fill in our chart today. Maybe. All right. Mode. That one's easy. That one's most, right?
Yeah.
So which one for number 3 repeats the most?
5.
Okay, so our answer is 5. All right, so no work for that one. Now number 2, we have to put them in order. Now, can you put them in order at the bottom? Or do you want to flip over your paper and fold and then write it on the back? Okay, so number 2 requires work. Number 2 requires work where you have to put them in order. So show me on number 2 how you put them in order. And number 1, we showed our work on the back. Yes, I'm listening. What was the question again? Yes. So we have to first put them in order. And now they're decimal, so we have to be careful with how we put them in order. All right. We have to put them in order first. Put them in order first. That's the work we're going to show. So what's the smallest number you guys found?
0.7.
What's the next one?
1.4.
Then?
1.8.
Then?
1.9.
Then? 2.1. And then? 4. And then? Okay. Did I get all the numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I know I got them all the numbers. So the front side, the back side. Front side, the back side. The front side, the back side. I crossed out 3 numbers in the front. I crossed out 3 numbers in the back. What is the number in the middle? 1.9 is our answer. Now the last one I'm going to go over with you is number 4. That is the range. So in order to do the range,
Highest number.
biggest minus smallest. So big minus small for number 4.
101 minus 156.
So our biggest number is, what's our biggest number?
Oh, 98. Oh, wait.
456.
456. And what's our smallest number? 98. So we show our work. Because if you wrote 101, we're going to tell you like, oh, okay, that's not the smallest. That's where your mistake is. So 456. Melina, can you pass back the paper to Juan? He's ready to start with us. And what's 456 minus 98?
You can't do that.
So you borrow.
You need to borrow. You can, but you need to borrow.
He didn't finish telling us what to do.
My bad, 8.
358?
Yeah.
58, yeah.
Okay. So, I've done an example for each problem now. Mean, we show our work by adding and dividing for mean. Mode, you don't really need to show work, right? It's just the most, which one appeared the most. Median, you do need to show the work by writing them in order and then crossing them out. Range, you do need to show me work by what's the biggest number minus the smallest number, okay? And any questions?
No, thank you.
No? Okay, so I'll tell you how to do the second part. It's the second part of this later. So let's see if we can finish the top part in the next 13 minutes. If you want to hit all your modes first, and then all your ranges. If you want to do the easy ones first, you can. Which would be all your modes, right?
There's no outlier, you said, right?
There's no outliers. Excuse me? Wait, what?
For range, do we have to show anything but the subtraction?
No, that's it. I mean, I wrote big minus small just to kind of help you remember. Just tell me what you're subtracting. And since there's a lot of borrowing sometimes, you know. The only ones I don't expect work are for mode, right? It's just most. But I expect to see how you put them in order. So you can either do it all on the back, just number each question. I did not do a good job numbering. This is number 1, that's number 4. This one was number 2, right? And number 3, there was no work. So, now if you're like, I don't like this, Miss Emily, can I show my work in my notebook? Yes, of course. Yes, of course. We're good?
Can you just show your work, like, in...
Yeah, like if you can't, well, for the adding, no, right? There is no way you can squeeze all of this adding in that small box. For the median, okay. For the range, if you can write it here and subtract, you can. I guess mean is the only one that you need a lot more room.